The movie begins with two teenagers, Adam and Emma, sitting on a bench talking to each other. Adam says that his parents are going through a divorce, so he had to go to camp. He cries and Emma tries to comfort him, saying that some people aren't meant to be together. 5 years pass. Emma arrives at a party that her friend Patrice has invited her to. She confronts her at the house and she begins to ridicule her for wearing pajamas, while everyone else looks more stylish. Emma is noticed by Adam and decides to start a talk with her. Immediately, he admits that he likes her, and Emma invites him to go with her to a family gathering, but doesn't specify what it's about. The guy agrees, but the next day he learns that the event to which the girl invited him is the funeral of her father. Adam didn't know this and came wearing a bright yellow sweater. Emma introduces him to her sister Ketty and her mother, introducing him as her friend. Emma tells the guy that she's glad he stayed with her. He offers to call later, but she replies that if he's lucky, he won't meet her again. Another year passes. Eli, a friend of Adam's, happens to run into Patrice at the market and enlists Adam to greet her since they were all friends in college. Emma happens to hear Adam's voice talking to Patrice, which surprises her. She approaches him to talk to him and learns that he's here with his girlfriend Vanessa. Emma tells him that she works as an intern at a neighboring hospital. She is about to leave, but before she does, Adam asks for her phone number. After a while, Adam is working as an assistant on a television show. He takes off work and goes to visit his father, Alvin. Adam tries to tell him about an episode he wrote for his television show. His father promises to read it, turning the conversation to the subject of love. He asks Adam if he's been with anyone other than Vanessa since they broke up, and he admits that he hasn't slept with any other girl. Suddenly, Vanessa walks into the room in her underwear, and then runs away. Adam realizes that his father is sleeping with his ex-girlfriend and punches him in the stomach. Adam leaves his father's house and meets up with Eli and his friend Wallace to confront them about his father's betrayal. The friends start bantering with their buddy, and he gets the idea to call all the girls on his contact list until one of them agrees to sleep with him. He spends the day drinking and dialing number after number until he wakes up hungover on the couch with an unknown woman. He learns her name is Shira. Though they haven't had love, her roommate drops by to give the guys his socks. Adam has no memory of the previous night. To his surprise, Patrice walks into the room. To save him from confusion and embarrassment, she pretends that they had love. Emma then enters the kitchen and tells Adam that he called her yesterday on an urgent matter. When he arrived, he started dancing in front of her in the nude, and then started talking about his father sleeping with his ex-girlfriend and started crying. Adam thanks his girlfriend for accepting him, but as they talk, he starts undressing her. They're making love when Shira knocks on the door and reminds them that Emma has 10 minutes before she leaves. The girl gives her lover 45 seconds to finish what he started. Adam and Emma agree not to tell anyone what happened. During lunch, the guy sends Emma a voicemail asking her to meet again. But during this time, she accidentally stops by the restaurant he is at. Adam flirts with her in front of her coworker, and when they leave, Eli asks his friend if he slept with Emma, and he admits that they were intimate. He informs Eli that she never called him back after that night. He doubts that her coworker at work is just a coworker and not someone more. Adam decides to surprise her at the hospital. He arrives there with a balloon that says "Congratulations," symbolizing that she slept with him. Emma declares that she is not the type to get into a relationship and leaves. Adam meets up with his friends in the evening for a couple beers. The friends make fun of Adam for giving a girl a balloon for sleeping with him. Emma texts Adam, but Eli and Wallace are sure she's only texting him for love. Nevertheless, Adam allows her to come over to his house. After sleeping together, Emma immediately gets dressed. The man tries to persuade her to stay, but she again states that she is not looking for a relationship. The girl offers him love without commitment, and Adam agrees. Almost every day they list and call each other and make love in any places. After a while, Emma suggests they set a few rules that they must abide by. No dating, no one-night stands. And if one of them starts having feelings, they stop communicating. One day in the park, Adam notices Sam talking to Emma and texts her that his hands are very small. Emma tries to remind him that they are not together and he shouldn't be jealous. When Adam and Sam are alone together, Sam reveals that he knows about their relationship. He says that he's okay with that, because after a while, Emma will play along with Adam and come running to him. After all, he has a good job and will be able to provide for her. Adam tries to give his boss the script he wrote for the TV show. She doesn't have time to study it, but her assistant Lucy suggests that Adam read his script. The next night, Adam visits Emma, Patrice, and Shira and gives them cupcakes. He guessed that the girls had started these days and decided to make them happy. Adam also brings along a music CD, which he gives to Emma. Listening to the music, Emma and Adam fall asleep in each other's arms. When Emma wakes up the next morning, she is horrified that they fell asleep together and also cuddled. She suggests that he start sleeping with other women to stop their affection for each other. Adam would rather confess his feelings to Emma, but he agrees to her request anyway and leaves. Later in the party, Emma gets drunk enough to meet another man. Meanwhile, Adam is out with Wallace when his friend Joy confesses her feelings to a girl named Lisa. Coincidentally, he sits between them and the girls start kissing. Wallace takes a picture of them and sends the picture to Emma. Upon seeing the picture of Adam with the two girls, she becomes jealous and kisses the first man she sees. Adam calls Emma and informs her that he is following her instructions that she gave him last morning. The girl takes a cab to his house. When she gets there, she catches him with the two half-naked girls from the picture. She chases them away and is alone with Adam. After love, she asks him not to listen to her and not to sleep with others. A few months later, Adam is given a surprise birthday party by his coworkers at work. At the party, Alvin plays the piano and sings him a song. His father apologizes to Adam and invites him to dinner, as he and Vanessa have something important they want to discuss with him. When Alvin leaves, Adam, in a fit of rage, punches a wall and breaks his arm. Emma rushes to his hospital and accidentally discovers that she is on his emergency contact list. She tries to break up with him, but he asks her to keep him company at her father and Vanessa's family dinner. Emma agrees. During a family meeting, Alvin announces that he and Vanessa want a baby and asks Adam for his blessing. The boy is shocked. Emma intervenes in the conversation and informs him that Alvin and Vanessa are like children themselves. She tells Vanessa that if she had to choose between Alvin and Adam, she would choose Adam. Before leaving, Emma confesses that love with Adam was the best love of her life. During the night out, Adam thanks her for her support. He asks her out on a date. The girl hesitates as the day of the meeting is scheduled for Valentine's Day, but still agrees. A few days later, Adam picks Emma up from work and they spend the day together. After a while, Adam tries to confess his feelings for Emma, but she retaliates by hitting him and telling him that he is ruining what they have. She demands that he take her back to the hospital, but before she gets out of the car, Adam declares that he wants their relationship to end. A few weeks later, Emma begins to miss seeing Adam. She is in a depressed mood. Together with her mother, she goes to the wedding of her sister Katie. She advises the girl not to close herself off from people and to let her feelings come out. Meanwhile, Adam's script makes it to the final version. On the night of filming, he enjoys the praise of his colleagues. The project manager is ready to appoint him as old-time scriptwriter. Emma realizes during a conversation with Katie that she is in love with Adam, and she urges her to call him. Emma calls him and confesses that she misses him, but she is repulsed by his cold attitude. The guy is sure she's only calling him because she feels lonely at the wedding, so he hangs up on her. Emma rushes to his house and arrives seconds before he arrives. She notices that he is not alone, but with another girl. She calls Katie and cries, telling her she's too late. Meanwhile, Adam kisses Lucy, who he doesn't like at all. Meanwhile, he gets a call from Vanessa, who informs him that his father is in the hospital as he is overdosed on cough syrup. So when he gets there, he meets Vanessa, who confesses that she wants to break up with Alvin. Guy goes into the hospital to check on his father and finally decides to forgive him. The man asks him about Emma, and Adam admits that they weren't together, just friends. His father gives Adam advice to not make his mistakes and not to dump the girl. Outside, Adam sends Emma a voicemail asking her to come to him, but notices her pulling up to the hospital at the same time. He learns that Shira called her and told her about his father's emergency. Emma apologizes to him and confesses her love for him. The movie ends with them having breakfast at a cafe the next morning and discussing the new rules in their relationship and driving to Katie's wedding together, barely making it to the celebratory ceremony. That's all for today. What do you think of this movie? Write your opinion in the comments. Don't forget to like it and subscribe to the channel if you want to see more such videos.